Hey folks, Dan here with Triad RV Parts, and I want to do a video about repairing your wastewater tank. Now there's a lot of scenarios that this will not cover, but this is one of the main things that people encounter when they go to repair their tanks for themselves. Now this video assumes that you have watched my earlier video about the RV waste valve and some of the common scenarios that people encounter. But if you have not seen that video, you probably need to watch that one before you watch this one. Now your first thought about repairing an RV tank would probably be, I want to hire an RV dealership to repair this for me, because it sounds like a pretty crappy job, pun intended. Now with inflation at about 8% at the present time, you may not find it feasible to hire an RV dealership to work on this. Now I recently talked to a customer who got a quote from an RV dealership, and they wanted more to repair the tank than he had originally given for the camper to begin with. Now one of the reasons why this is such an expensive proposition is because on the wastewater valve, that gate right there can potentially fail, either through old age, something hit it from the road, that type of thing. And so what will happen is when that thing fails and it leaks, water will seep out around it and the solids will stay in the tank. Now you can make this toilet or black water tank function for a period of time, but over that period of time it eventually will get to where it is so full and so clogged that you can't get anything to come out of it. If your RV is in this condition and you need to get that black water tank clean, this is the primary purpose for this video. Now this is a pretty neat little hack for being able to clean out your black water tank, and it involves this particular product right here. You see this part right here that attaches to the mouth or the outport of the black water valve, wastewater valve, and then it has this gate itself. Now this product is made by several different manufacturers, and they have several different claims, and some of them have separate ports right here. And the primary function of this thing is to be able to freshen up and clean out the black water tank. It is not intended for the purpose that I am stating that it can be used for here. The primary objective is to use this apparatus and attach it on that valve and leave this one closed and have your black water valve open and fill up your tank from the toilet side with water. Now having said that, you can see that this is in line there, and so this right here needs to be stopped up or at least fixed where stuff will not come out. Now something else that is very important that needs to happen when you put that apparatus over top of this opening is that the gray water right here needs to be closed. Now before I go on to the next step, I'm going to quickly recap. Your sewer hose would need to go onto the end of this. This will be closed. This needs to be fixed to where nothing's going to leak out of it. This gray water needs to be closed. Now you are definitely at a two-person project. One person needs to stand outside to look to make sure that everything's going okay, and someone needs to go inside and fill the black water tank via the toilet. It is very important, and I cannot stress this enough, that you do not walk away from this while you're doing this. You need to be standing in the bathroom and watching the shower to make sure water is not coming up through the shower. Now if your toilet allows you to be able to see the bottom of your black water tank, and a lot of them do, and you can tell that you have enough water covering up all of the debris that needs to come out of that tank, it is now time to let it work. Allowing the water to soften up the debris in the tank is the objective. However, this may take several attempts. Now if you're at the point that your tank is clean, this can be repaired. The valves can be replaced. They come with kits that have the screws, so if you ring off the screws, it's not a problem. But you can just actually, once you get it unbolted, this will just kind of come loose, and then you can stick the new one in here. Another word of caution here, This apparatus is not the solution for a bad black or gray water valve. This can save your weekend, but allowing this to be in replace of your black and gray water valve just allows the problem to get worse over the long haul. Well, I hope this little hack helps people, especially to those of you who have resorted to moving into RVs because you can't afford to live anywhere else. If you know somebody that would benefit from seeing this video, please share it with them. And likes and follows would be appreciated. And thank you for taking time to watch our video. Comments are always welcome.